A warm welcome back to Stone Valley for episode 27 with me, MrSealyp. It's 7:10 in the morning. As you've seen, I've done a couple more contracts. We made 50 grand overnight and all that surplus hay and the digestate then that resulted, so really pleased with that. Today's the day we are going to be increasing the herd. The silage has all now gone, everything stored, everything processed. We are looking pretty good. Cows are okay, they need mucking out, so I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to fill anything up yet because obviously if I'm going to double the herd, then potentially we're going to have to fill everything up again anyway. Our Ayrshires, we bought 50. We've now got 53, so we had 3 new births. And the same with the Angus, we bought 36. It was 3 loads of 12, wasn't it? Yeah. So we've had 3 more on there as well. All very good stuff. And as far as, where are we? I've got a contract ongoing at the moment. Carl's over fertilising field 33. And where do we stand with regard to our products? Well, we have got at the moment in storage, because I moved the silage, 667,523 litres of silage, 750,000 litres of straw, and 520,708 litres of hay for making total mix ration and using for bedding for the cows. So we're going to be good for a while. Hopefully, I say for a while, we should be okay for a while. So first things first, let's muck out. I don't know what it is. Every time I say the word herd, I'm going to increase the herd, I've got this many, that, I just keep thinking of, I don't know if anyone will remember this, probably will, there'll be some people out there. Actually I'm going to do the other side first, sack cows in the way, I don't want to run it over. I know I can drive through it, but you know. The nerd herd, does anyone remember watching Chuck Bartowski? All those years ago, I loved that series. It was Zachary Levi, wasn't it? Phenomenal series. The Nerd Herd were the people that he worked with at was it Buy More? It was the Buy More, wasn't it? And they were the computer geeks. And they would either fix your computer there or they would come out and they had this little car, these little white cars that had the Nerd Herd written on them. So every time I hear the word herd, I think of the Nerd Herd. So this episode is dedicated a nod to Chuck. Do you know that series ended in 2012? How scary is that? 5 series and it ended in 2012. 8 years ago. Where did 8 years go? That's horrifying. I'm just going to put the little bit of silage here for the time being because I don't want to... it seems daft taking this amount. Oh, that's weird. It will only let you put silage in there if you've already got silage in there. Okay then, I'll go and put it in storage. Oh, well actually that's full here as well. A pile it is then. Is that cow still there? I was leaving. Come on, out you go. There you go, thank you very much. Yeah, crazy times, isn't it? But yeah, that had one of the Baldwins as well. Is it Adam? I think it was Adam Baldwin, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was Adam Baldwin. Very, very funny series. I won't spoil it for anyone. If you haven't ever seen it, if you can find it, honestly, give it a watch. It's very, very funny. Loved it. So yeah, a nod in the direction to Chuck. So next up after animals, I'm still deciding on pigs or sheep. I'm still deciding where I'm going to put them if I do get them. Next after this is probably going to be another harvester, I think. I'm going to get a 3rd harvester. That's probably the next big purchase, I would imagine, other than buying the cows. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're doing alright. We've got... I mean, I just looked actually to see about the how they were looking for feed and stuff, but how are we looking Manure 46,346, slurry 46,416, milk 27,414. That's not bad at all. Then our Angus, I know they shouldn't be producing milk, but I've just done. I'm going to do the manure now. There's 4,000 in there. Slurry 45,000 litres, milk 27. So we've got a fair old bit here of milk, slurry. I will. Actually, I'm not going to empty the tank because I'm curious to see how much that tank's going to fill up. I want it to like. Oh, hang on. Is that gate open? Oh, when I fed them before I went to bed. Should have left that open. They could have got out. There's no cattle grid at the other end of there. So this one at the moment's got about 4,000 litres in. I did it again. Thank you for Big Daddy for pointing it out. I keep saying, don't I, about the milling machine, and that I'll have a look and I'll put it in either in the description or I'll put it on the video. And every time I come to edit, because often I'll record the video, then it might be a little while before I come back to edit it if I'm doing other things and jobs around the house, that kind of stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do is, while we're on the case, I'm going to grab some more manure and we're going to top up our farm shop supplies too. Might as well do that while we're doing it. Yeah, and I said I was going to have a look, didn't I, in the main mod hub, and I completely forgot. Big Daddy has reliably informed me that it's under objects, so if you are looking for the milling machine in the main mod hub, in the game mod hub, it's under objects. It may be in another category as well, but it's under objects. So sorry, I completely forgot. He did message me saying, I know you probably haven't forgotten, but I just thought to remind you. And as soon as I thought, oh no, I did forget again. Sorry. Farm shop's doing well. Very happy with the progress. We are going to be selling our soybean through there. The milk will be sold through there. It's a weird kind of dilemma you find yourself in, that jobs like this, you know, you can put up a video and people will say, oh, you know, we've seen you do that before. But then there's also a cross-section of people that will do videos and they'll say, we haven't seen you repair your vehicles, we haven't seen you top up the manure or, you know, in your greenhouses, you know, are you still doing them, are you still running them, you know, we don't ever see you feeding the cows or bucking them out. And I think, well, you know, it's a fair point. It's the jobs that are being done. It's what I'm doing at the moment. So I should be showing it, shouldn't I, at the end of the day? If I was doing it every 5 minutes, I can understand. But oh yeah, someone nicked me scarecrow. Can you believe it? In this day and age, who would pinch a scarecrow? Oh, don't know what happened to it. Oh, I do know what happened to it, but as far as the story goes, someone nicked me scarecrow. Actually, we'll go that way. When I come to fill up the water, I will make sure I fill up at the water points and not try and put water into the manure trough, like I did last time. Do need to fill up the water tank as well. The slurry, or the digestate that I was transporting in the water tank has been thoroughly cleaned, sterilised, disinfected. So it's now good for taking water again. I could buy another one, have two separate, one for digestate and one for water, but I'm not going to. I'm getting pretty close to my slot limit. As new mods keep coming out, I keep thinking, oh, I want to get that, or oh, I want to get that, and then thinking, I can't. Actually, we are getting a bit in there, aren't we? Yeah, there's a little bit in the bottom. Not as much as I'd hoped, but we'll get there. Once we double this herd size, it's going to go mad. It has been suggested to me that I buy the plot of land opposite the older farm that we had. Let me just tip this off and I'll show you what I mean. So what I'll do is, once I buy the new cows and we get them put in, I will spend a bit of time making total mixed ration. I made one lot last night before I went to bed. While I was collecting the silage, I thought rather than take a load of silage over and store it, I could use some of it, 25,000 litres, in a total mixed ration mix. So I put 25,000 litres of silage, 25,000 litres of straw and 50,000 litres of hay that was left on the field, which helped use some of that up as well, to make 100,000 litres of top mix ration, which I then put into storage. But I do need to make a load more, so that's something I will be doing once I put the new animals in. I'll make a load of top mix ration, we'll top that up, we'll top up their bedding, we'll top up their water, and then we'll be good to go. I might even, before the end of the episode, we might sell a bit of milk, or we'll put it through the farm shop anyway. So I'm just thinking, what do I need to do anything else around here at the moment? I don't think so. I soybeaned the bottom part of field 3. What happened there? Whoa, that was weird. Contract on field 33 is complete. Let's collect on that then, shall we? Harvesting field 13. We could. I think I'm going to stick away from harvesting for a little while. I might pick up a few more fertilising jobs. We're down that way, so I'm thinking, what else have we got? Field 18. Actually, no, we'll come back up. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Let's do accept contract on field 15 for fertilising. I'll get on that in a little while. Yeah, so I put soybean into the bottom part of field 3. So all of my fields are now soybeaned. The sugarcane is regrowing again in our bottom field 35, the test plot. I think I'm just going to cultivate that in, assuming it will let me cultivate it in. Should do. Yeah, so what I've got to do now is grab my lorry, whiz up to the store, get the livestock trailer. Let's get some more livestock. Let's do this. Nearly there. I've already rung ahead. We've leased the animal livestock trailer, the large one, the LS. No, we'll see when we hook up to it. I didn't even look. I just got into the habit of I clicked on it. Yep, we'll have that. Thank you very much. It's ready to go. And just went at me head. The art mechanic. L5 something, I think. LS540. There we go. I knew it was the L something or other. Can't see, mirrors in the way, nothing coming that way. I think I'm clear. Let's just hope I am. It's nice to be in this position. Oh, wrong side of the road again. Whoa! What am I thinking? Oh, it's gone to pieces now. Yeah, I said this very early on, didn't I, about reaching that tipping point. I am picking up fertilising contracts, and that's just that habit thing now of it. Every time I see one, you think, well, that's quite lucrative. I've got the gear here. Why would I not carry on going around and doing the fertilising? Realistically, at the moment, financially, I don't need to. Whereas before, I was trying to build up my money as best as I could for purchasing the big machinery I needed, the fields I needed, that kind of thing. And I still do want to buy more fields. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Sorry, I was going to look at the fields, wasn't I? I completely forgot. Got sidetracked yet again. Let's swing. That's better. Oh, I don't like this. I'm way off, I know. I know. Am I there? Nope. Just pressed L3 and nothing happened. I've got to be way off, I know. Oh, I don't want to get out and look. Let's get out and look. I was hoping oh no, I'm way off. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. Let's do it that way. It would be much quicker if I was doing it out of cab. I wanted to try. I don't often do it using the mirrors, and that's a good reason why I don't. It's there. Come on. Hey! That was more luck than judgment, I think. So we want more air shoes. Actually, should I do the Angus first? So I've got 36. I'm going to double it, so I'm going to get another 36. I could do 36 and 36. 72. I think I've bought 44. I think. It should take us to 80. Oh, please tell me I click confirm. No, I must have done, because it said how much it cost me. Can't see them. Oh yeah, they're in there. Oh, I'm having one of those funny days today. Don't know what it is. Nearly the weekend. I'm taking my lovely wife out for dinner tomorrow night to a lovely steak restaurant we go to. We haven't been out for a little while, so I thought, you know what, be nice, the two of us. Right, I'll see you back at the dairy farm. We'll get these unloaded. I keep saying dairy farm, it's because we're doing milk, but because I'm kind of, the Angus we're doing as a kind of, you know, they're our beef cattle and the Ayrshires we're getting our milk from. But it's still the dairy farm because in reality they are all producing milk. Whoa, okay. Well, this is all over the shop. I'll slow down a little bit. I was thinking actually I might even have to slow down the growth. It was on fast, and I had it on fast so I could bounce through crops fairly quickly. I'm now even wondering whether I've put it on normal, whether I need to put it on slow, because I put it on normal and it looks like we're on our second growth stage. So, not doing this swing cab this time. That's threading the needle a little bit. There's no way I would get that right first. I mean, with a bit of practice I probably could, but... Okay, let's see if I got my numbers right, shall we? Confirm. So... So it looks like we've got more out here. Blimey. Blimey. Right. Let's check then. I should have 80. How did I do 83? How did I mess that up? That should have been a really simple process. I thought I bought 44. We had 36. Couldn't have bought 44. No, it doesn't matter. We've got 83. So we've more than doubled our Angus. So what I need to do is buy 53 Ayrshires, and then we'll get on with yeah, sorting them all out. Feed wise, water wise, we'll get that all done. Actually, what I'm going to do before I head off, I'll get one of the workers to come and check on this in a second, but actually I don't need the engine for that. Right, get that filling. We'll get that filling while we're out. Makes sense, otherwise it's sitting there waiting for it to fill and I can be getting another job done. So, back to the store we go. Next load. Let's see if my numbers are a little bit better this time. hope so. These ones need to go... can't remember, was it the top? Then backing in, yeah it was, wasn't it? Up here. Swing it around into there. It's weird, why is the light still on? So, let's see how much of a mess of this I've made. Confirm. Turn the engine off. Right, let's have a look. 53 and 53. Yeah, 106. Oh, I got that one right. Okay, so we're now up to 189 cows. We doubled everything. So we are going to need everything. Straw, water, soil mix ration. In both. What we'll do then is move this out of the way. That's weird. Have I got a light switch on here? That's inside. That's weird. There's a main switch somewhere then that I'm forgetting about. Where's the main switch? Oh, hang on. That's better. Exterior lights off? Yep, I think so. That's just the sun glinting off that one. That's better. It's a bit naughty of me leaving all that on. Right, put that there. Actually, I might need a bit of room to get round. Let's put this in the driveway for the time being. Then come back around because I'm going to need this for making Totwick's ration. There. Disconnect from that. Cover off. That's good to go. This should be full. It is. Okay. Let's fill theirs up. I may have to refill again, it depends. Just thinking we have put quite a lot of animals in one go, haven't we? So potentially... do it only use this? No, I'll definitely have to fill up again. Because the other one's going to take even more. Blimey, that's a lot of water. Okay. So we'll do, avoiding the cows if we can. Drive through the field. There is a connecting bit just here. What I'll do is come past that one, put in what I've got left, and then we'll go and get some more. That'll be the water done. How we're looking. Theirs is going up a bit. Okay. Actually, it's not TMR I need to do next, is it? I need to do bedding first. I'll get a load of loose straw. Then all that will happen is, as I gradually empty the silo here, I can every now and again, when I've got a spare bit of time, I'll just come and take a load from the other silo, bring it over here and put it into storage. So I'm always keeping this one topped up, but using the other one as my kind of backup. Right, I'll fill the rest of the water up in a minute. Let's get some bedding on the go. And what I'll do is I'll do the water here as well. There we go. I'll do the water for the greenhouses in a minute as well. Right, straw. Let's go to the bedding. Again, this could end up taking absolutely loads. I'll do a full load. If I don't need it all, great. If I do, fine. There we go. Let's fill that up. A nice quick load, this one. Contract on field 15 finished. Nice. Wrong one. Still keep doing that. Completed. I think there was one for field 18. We'll grab that because that's just by it. Weirdly, field 29 looks like it's ready to harvest, but it hasn't come up on the harvesting jobs because that was one I thought that would be an absolute cracker to get on with, because I'm pretty sure that's got... Is it canola? Oh yeah. You know what we'll do? Let's look at the fields like I said I was going to. No, field 29's got barley in it. Which one did... Oh yeah, field 11. That's soybean. That's going to be a beast to do. Make a load of money on that. Yeah, it has been suggested that I buy this plot here, because I've got the hard stand in there, so I could put pigs and sheep or whatever I want to do on that plot, which I could do, absolutely. If you remember way back when I borrowed the telehandler earlier on, that's Bobby's farm there. So potentially I could do that. I was thinking maybe of fitting something down here on this plot here, so putting something down there, but I did think about buying field 19, simply because we're right down here by the cows anyway. So I could do field 19 and put whatever I want on that, or like I said before, buy field 9, which is much bigger. Probably use this top section here for putting sheep on, or pigs, whatever I decide to do. Then this section here, extend field 17. So bring 17 sort of out and up and make field 17 a much bigger field. That was the other option I thought, because that way I'm expanding, as well as just buying animals, I'm also expanding my portfolio of arable land too. Yeah, and I think I am going to plough that grass back in and extend this field out, so 6 and 7 will be combined. That's something I'm going to do later at a later date, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. I do appreciate all the ideas, people coming forward and saying, "Oh, have you thought about this field?" Or, you know, there's a plot here that's not really used, and that placeable area is frustrating, because had that placeable area been purchasable separately, I probably would have bought that in a heartbeat. And I think because as part of the kind of the story of the land I'm living on, because that's owned by Bobby, it was that kind of in my head. I thought, I don't want to, I'm kind of buying the farm out from under him kind of thing. I know it sounds weird, but it's just, it's the way my mind works. Is that even filling up? It is, very gradually. Now, surplus manure I can sell at the biogas plant if I want to, so I can do a load of that and get rid of it. Yep, I'm going to need some more straw as well, aren't I? I certainly am. No, that one. Now we're looking nearly full. Wow, I'm going to need some more. Really? That's where you decided to stop? You silly coo. Right. So yeah, once this is done, I'll top up the water in the other one, and then we'll get on to TMR. Wow. So that's what I'm saying. The straw, you think, oh yeah, you know, I've nearly used 70,000 litres of it already. So whilst I have got a full complement of 750,000 litres, because I'm using it for total mixed ration and bedding, it, you know, I suppose the thing about it now is, because I've doubled the herd, I'm topping up a huge amount now. The day-to-day top-up isn't going to be anywhere near this amount. So once this is full, I should be good for a while. It will just be small top-ups every now and again, I hope. really done that badly. Should have come a lot tighter. Right. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. There we go. Let's get that in. Right, I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to sort the water out, get the rest of this bedding in, and then we'll get onto the turtle mix ration. Things are looking good. Water and straw are done. I was just looking at the price of milk at the various different locations. It's actually paying out better at the truck stop, although it is falling, than it is at my milk sell point. Good money. So yeah, we're looking good now. Cleanliness, water, straw is fine on both. It's just total mix ration now. What I'm going to do is make a batch first. Now this might not be perfect, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to start with the straw and the silage. I want 25,000 litres of each of those. Doesn't matter if I go straight a little bit over or a little bit under, because the hay will make up the rest. There you go, a tiny bit over, but again, it really doesn't matter. This is my only problem with this being here. So if you haven't seen this, this is my total mix ration. There are a few out now, different manufacturers making total mix ration, mixing systems, setups. This one I like because you can put loose product in or bales into the mixer if you want to. This will do 100,000 litres, but like with a lot of them, you can't leave stuff in them. So once it's mixed and made, you then have to put it into a silo for storage. It's one of those strange anomalies at the moment, but it is what it is. I'm a little bit over. That wasn't great, was it? Much as this may seem fiddly, this is such a quick process. Silage. It's a really quick process for making 100,000 litres. And there are other ones out there, like I say, so you can pick and choose. Ah, that's a little bit under. Doesn't matter. And then what should happen is when I put my hay in there, I should get the right mix. So when I start tipping, I'll go into the silo, we'll check on it. What we'll do is open the help window, because that will give me the little bars as well. You'll see the bars going up, and then we'll get a full 100,000 litres. So what I'm looking at the moment is, yeah, 49,451, so I'm a little bit under, so I need a little bit over 50,000 litres to make up the full mix. And one of the latest ones that came out, the mix was completely different. So what you needed to mix to make your ration was really different to what a lot of them have been previously. I've got so used to doing a particular mix, and in the game you can just do silage and hay. It doesn't have to be straw. A lot of people don't even bother using straw at all. I just kind of got into the habit of always doing it, padding the mix out with it to make my silage and my hay go further. There we go. It's not going to be bang on 100,000, but it'll be good enough, and it should switch to total mix ration fairly quickly. So what I'll do once the tree comes up, turn the engine off. That was clever. R1 triangle was what I wanted, and then we'll whiz round, jump into here, and what we'll see is it going up. Look, bottom right, that will switch to total mix ration in a minute when the bars go green. So top bar's green, bottom bars now coming down as more and more goes in. Once that hits green, we've got total mixed ration. And that shouldn't be far off now. That shouldn't be far off now. Please work. There we go, total mixed ration. And that'll also tell us bottom right just how much we've made. It'll be a touch under 100,000 litres. There you go, 99,634. That'll do. So like I say, when I first made total mixed ration using this, I did it all with bales. I did it with bales when I was trying to take all of my bales that were here before the big storm came and turn it into loose product so I could store it. Otherwise, after the storm, I would have had to spend ages rebaling and getting all new bales and that kind of thing. So it just made more sense before the storm came to get all my bales loose and stored away. So what I'll do now, let's go under there. This I will go and fill up the silos with, into that, and unload. Now I have to stay in the mixer. If I come out of the mixer, it stops unloading. So for the time being, we're golden. Happy days. We'll go and feed them. I'll get the last 30,000 out, then I'll mix some more. And what I will then do is spend a bit of time making loads of 100,000 and putting into the silo behind me. So I've filled up to 250,000 litres, and then I've got the smaller silo around the side, which I'll show you in a minute. If you, like I say, you might be new to the channel, you might have been watching this right from the beginning, in which case you know all this already because I've just kind of already shown you. But the silo around the corner is specifically designed for total mixed ration. That's all it's for. So it just gives me a bit of extra capacity for total mixed ration. It's all good. I mean, I've got a funny feeling this is all going to go though. Just with the airshires, but we'll see. Hopefully not. There we go. Close that off. Trough is filling, and how we're looking. Yeah, that's going to need loads. Hence the reason why I had to get as much loose product as I possibly could. Much as I love, and I've said this before, I love doing bales. I love the process of baling. I love stacking them, storing them. I love making total mixed ration. I know it sounds geeky and nerdy, being the nerd herd, but I do. I enjoy it. I take greatest satisfaction out of making it, putting into feed mixers with bales. But on a large scale, I mean, I've only got 189. It's not like I've got 500 cows. The process of doing that with bales would take ages and ages and ages and ages. Which again, I don't mind so much. It doesn't bother me. If I was doing a Let's Play for myself, I probably would. Because then every day or every couple of days or every so many days, I would go out, make a load more bales and go again. But as far as a kind of narrative and a storyline goes, like I said before, there's only so much of each job people want to watch. They don't want to, you know, unless my entire Let's Play or series was just me, a little bit like the Grassmen, you know, the YouTube channel The Grassmen, and they're brilliant, love them. And that's what they do grass work. If I did a Let's Play that was entirely grass work, people would get bored, and people would say, well, what about doing animals? What about doing this? What about doing that? You haven't done any crops, you haven't, you know. So I try to do a variety of jobs, and I try not to repeat them too often. But you know, like I said earlier when I was clearing out the animals, it's what I'm doing. It's part of the farm that I'm doing that at the moment. So it is what it is. I'm going to get the last 30,000, and then we'll have to make a load more. Now, I did put some in storage, like I say, the 100,000 I did last night before I went to bed, so what I'll do is top this up with that. There we go. 100,000 in there. Let's go again. Greenhouses have been topped up with water. They didn't require very much, but they have been done. So my farm shop, farmer's market, however you want to refer to it, is all stocked and going again. Total mix ration production is going to have to continue. It is taking a while, and you know they are taking quite a lot. My airshares have taken 371,000 litres, well in total. They had some in there already, and I've just put a load in to the Angus, and they were on just over 100. So yeah, they're going to require, I say, easily another 100,000, maybe a little bit more as well. So I'm going to have to do some more, but the price at the truck stop is tanking for milk. So I thought what we'll do is let's take a load up and get rid of it while the price is high up there. Might as well. It's the best price at the moment. 27,904 litres. Not bad at all. And I think the other one is pretty much the same. So we're going to have almost a full tanker load. And at the moment, the price is on 1,560 and falling. Like I say, our sell point, which is normally a very good price compared to everywhere else, is only at 1,471. So I honestly thought that would be a lot better, but it doesn't matter. Where's the milk tank, the other one? That's going to be interesting. It's funny how both barns are slightly different. This barn over here is easier for putting the straw and feed in and for water. This one over here is not so great for that, but is way better for milk. This one for getting the milk out is going to prove interesting. I think what I'll have to do is back down the full length of the building. It'll be easier than trying to get in from the other end. It's going to be fun, isn't it? Easy tiger. Oh dear, right. There we go. 28,320. So just under a full load. We'll get this delivered, make a bit of money, a bit more money. We're off. 56,224 litres. Let's go. It's funny, isn't it? Well, I don't know whether you think it's funny. And I say funny, not in a ha-ha kind of way, but the various different things I've been doing. This episode in particular, I've found very fulfilling, kind of enjoyable, a bit more relaxing, sorting out the animals, going to buy some more, doing the feed, doing the bedding, than taking the product that they've been producing that's come off the back of me buying them, feeding them. You know, I don't know, it's weird, isn't it, how that kind of happens. I suppose it's no different to anything, is it? Any computer games, I've always said before, anything, whether it's art, whether it's literature, whether it's, you know, whatever, computer games, anything that gives you an emotional response or can make you feel an emotional response. The maker, the person, whoever is responsible, has done their job, has done a good job, you know. And I suppose it depends what you're into. But oh man, come on! It's painful. Where's the sell point? It's this side, isn't it? This is the first time I've done anything at a truck stop. I think it's round here. Pretty sure it is. And let's sell. $87,620. Not bad at all. And with that, we have come to the end of this episode. Next episode. You'll have to wait and see. I haven't quite decided yet, in all honesty. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.